Hi everyone, it's Lottie. This weekend's video is all about mine and Adam's trip down to London to spend the weekend with my sister and her boyfriend. We're sat in our hotel at the moment. We checked in a couple of hours ago. We travelled down here by train from Durham. It doesn't take long, about 3 hours. We have dinner reservations tonight at the Ivy in St John's Wood, so I'll record that. We have dinner reservations booked for tomorrow evening as well, but we haven't planned anything to do during the day. So we're just going to go out and see what happens, and I'll record all of that for you. So I really hope you enjoy the video and you get some tips on what to do if you come to London yourself. There's obviously plenty to do, so I hope you enjoy the vlog. So as I said in the intro, we travel down to London by train. I would say that travelling by train is the easiest way to get to London because all the main train stations are in the centre of town. We're particularly lucky in Durham as well because we have the quickest stretch of train line in the entire country, so the Azumas go very fast. Stunning view of Durham Cathedral as we left the station. I had my obligatory train wine on the way down while I was doing some work. And here we are at beautiful St Pancras station in the centre of London. Our hotel was called the Caesar Hotel. It's in Bayswater. Beautiful, I think this is Georgian style architecture, really stunning place inside and outside. This is the reception area. It included some mosaics, I believe that were from Syria, some Roman mosaics. And here's the little bar that's in the hotel as well. Our room was very compact, but it had everything that we needed in that small space, and the window had a gorgeous view out onto the park. There were some thoughtful touches with some chocolate almonds and also a single red rose. I really appreciate it when hotels take the effort and time to make you feel welcome. And after a quick nap, it was time to get ready to go out for dinner.
Cut.
Friday night's restaurant was the Ivy in St John's Wood. Adam and I have been to an Ivy before, but not this one, and I was pleasantly surprised that it was such a beautiful location, and of course the food was delicious. Even the spring menu was beautiful. Our previous experience with the Ivy didn't really leave Adam and I very impressed, but I've got to say that this place was totally different. The food and the drinks, I had a pear teeny which was delicious, and there's my lobster. Yes, I would definitely 100% recommend you check this place out. This is Adam's chocolate bomb dessert with custard. You pour hot caramel sauce over it and it melts the chocolate to reveal the cake and the ice cream inside. After we'd had our meal, we popped to a bar whose name escapes me because by then I'd had a few peartinis, and it was time for Stuart to try his first Vespa Martini.
It's alright.
Yeah? Alright?
Then it was Lucy's turn to try it, but it didn't go down too well for her.
It's nice when it's cold.
Yeah, we said the same face.
Cheers.
The next morning, Adam and I ventured down to breakfast with slightly sore heads. I was really impressed with the range of what you could have, continental, or you could order a cooked breakfast off the menu. English hotels just seem to do a classy breakfast so well. Adam and his tiny birchen Bloody Mary for breakfast. Good? Okay, it's Saturday morning and we had a fantastic night last night. We went to the Ivy in St John's Wood. The food was delicious, the conversation was great, and we got to bed very, very late. So it was a bit of a struggle getting up this morning, wasn't it, dear? Yeah, some sore heads, but we had breakfast and now we're going for a walk in the park while we wait for Lucy and Stuart to be up and ready. And it's a beautiful sunny day, so hopefully this will continue. A walk in Hyde Park was just what we needed to freshen us up for the rest of the day. This big house is called Kensington Palace. It's where the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge live with their children. It really is a gorgeous park with fresh air and lots of wildlife. Particularly squirrels, and they are not afraid of people at all. This street is called Kensington Palace Gardens, and it is the most expensive street in all of London. And here we are in the most touristy part of town. This is the Elizabeth Tower with Big Ben, the clock, at the top. This area is called Westminster, and it was busier here than I ever remember it being pre-COVID. We decided to walk over Westminster Bridge and visit an area called the South Bank. This is one of mine and Adam's favourite areas. When we lived here, we came here all the time. It has the most amazing street food. This is a Filipino food vendor and the food was as good as it looks. This view is looking over towards the east of London. You can see there St Paul's Cathedral in the centre of the screen. Our next stop was Borough Market, another excellent place to get street food. We stopped at Orochi first to get some gyoza with chilli sauce and popped to the Mexican next door to get a margarita, but somehow it just worked. I found out that Lucy and Stuart had never had oysters, so that was our next stop.
I feel like I've got the monster one.
You do it
Should have
first.
the little one, the big one, I have the little one.
Yeah, I'll have the big one. No pressure, Luce. Do you like it?
That's the baser one.
Watch now, you'll do yours like this.
So it doesn't look appetizing. It's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's my hand against an oyster. Wow.
That evening we went to a bar in Carnaby Street, another place that was absolutely rammed. And after a few drinks in a very lively bar, we ended up at Iberica, our restaurant for the second night.
Wow.
None of us had ever been here before, but I just had a craving for Spanish tapas. Sorry to any vegans watching. We were not disappointed as every dish they brought out for us was absolutely delicious, particularly those cheesy croquettes in the centre of the screen. Okay, it's Sunday morning. I've just packed up and Adam and I are going to leave to get the train home shortly. I hope you enjoyed my little snapshot of London and you've added to your must-see list. There's really something for everybody down here. They have beautiful parks, attractions for kids, bars, pubs, fine dining, history. London's got a bit of everything, so if you haven't been, I highly recommend you add it to the list. We've had a really great time with my sister and her boyfriend, and I'm hoping we might be able to have another weekend somewhere before we move. We missed out on a lot of this sort of thing during COVID, and you can just tell from everybody who's walking around the streets, everyone looks so happy just to be out of their houses still. Yeah, I hope we can book another, maybe we'll go north, we'll go to Edinburgh or something, because I don't think either of them have been to Edinburgh before. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my vlog. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with our New York vlog. So myself, Adam are going to New York for 8 days, so I will record that and we'll see whether it's an appropriate place or not to take a kid. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.